Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm back here at the park again running since everything is shut down. When I work out and when I run is when I do most of my thinking. This is for the brothers who are credentialed, who have degrees or have some type of certification in something, be it plumbing, carpentry, automotive, whatever the case may be. As long as you are credentialed, I think that after this situation has passed and globalization picks back up, free travel picks back up, I think it's going to be prime. I think it's going to be prime for brothers who have the desire to go overseas. I feel like there's going to be an abundance of jobs, a lot of vacant spots. So for those brothers that have aspirations of going overseas, whoo, you have to excuse me. I just ran about 3 or 4 miles. I don't know. Anyway, for those brothers who have aspirations of going overseas or going back overseas, I think after this situation has calmed down and free travel picks back up and globalization goes back to normal, back to status quo, I think it would be a good time to begin to apply for overseas positions. A friend of mine in Kuwait told me in just one night in Kuwait, 195 mainly expats got picked up and processed for deportation. That's in Kuwait alone. So imagine what it's like in other countries. So stay on your toes, stay on the grind, stay on the hustle, be on the lookout. This situation is a bad situation, obviously, but I think we can have some good come out of it. Alhamdulillah. There's always wisdom in what Allah does. We just have to find it. We have to find the opportunity in it for us. And alhamdulillah, I believe there is an opportunity for those brothers who aspire to go overseas and work in whatever field it is that they work in. I was just thinking about that while I was running. And I'm sure in other countries, like I said, people are getting deported left and right. Not only deported, but people just, fearful and going back to the States as if they're safe here. If anybody has checked the numbers for those infected here in the States and the number of deaths and what the projected numbers are, you'd probably be safer overseas. So anyway, just keep that in mind. Keep your ear to the ground. Stay on those websites that are for overseas employment. And hopefully you can probably find something overseas. The other thing, for those brothers who are not credentialed and who do aspire to go overseas, not even if you aspire to go overseas, even if you plan to stay in America, I would advise you to get some kind of certification, degree, or something that will pad your resume. For all different, for all sorts of reasons, it's important that you have something that is tangible, something that shows your expertise, something that when you put it on the resume, it puts you ahead of the herd. So I'm not going to get too far deep into that right now, but just keep that in mind. Further your educations, no matter what your education is in. It doesn't have to be college, it could be a trade. If you want to do a trade, but become credentialed in that trade. So then you can take your skill set and go anywhere in the world. You're not relegated to just one spot, because many times overseas visas, to get an overseas visa, they require that you have a degree in order to get a work visa. So